Hello there guys, it's Joey and this is a new Yule themed range that was a request, and this is WinterWood. So first and foremost, the request was for a winter wonderland based energy that combined with an earth based energy, initially hearth and home. And I was sat there like, how am I going to combine hearth and home with winter wonderland? Because winter wonderland to me is very much about being out in the wide open spaces, it being cold, there being a lot of snow, there being a lot of shimmer, and glitter was also requested, of course, which is, it's no hardship to do glitter, I always do. And what I actually sat down and meditated upon this process was that basically I wanted to create the WinterWood, the idea of the witch who is a woods witch in winter, and the energy goes along these lines. The woods witch in the depths of winter who knows not only how to survive the great snows, but to thrive in them. The forest is quiet but not dead, and magic still abounds in this sacred space. It is a time to cleanse, purify, and take joy in being restful. It's the snows in the forest and the witch who is embracing it. So you have the home and hearthland of the witch who lives in the woodlands, the connection to the earth and trees. Then we have the woodlands in winter with all the snow, with all the magic that abounds at that time of year. And this is the result, and I really, really like it. Now, to the person who requested it, I've made a range, so you can pick which bits and pieces you would like, and the rest will go on the store as singular items. I know that you requested certain things, but I've made a few extra votives so you can pick the one you want, and I did make a cauldron as well because I kind of had this really strong feeling to do that, so... Okay, so first and foremost we have the blend, the Herbal Blend. Now the Herbal Blend was specifically asked to be created to burn, and because it was asked to be an incense on a charcoal disc, as many of them have, the focus therefore became the scent of the Herbal Blend, and obviously not creating a load of glitter in there, or adding a lot of really sort of, you know, salt to keep it a white winterland thing. So it basically had to focus on the scent, the sense of smell, rather than the visual, which is fine. It's still a really pretty visual, but it smells like this breath of cleansing, purifying, and joy in the stillness. There's a big energy of silence surrounding snow magic, because everything is very, very quiet, everything is restful, everything goes into the earth, ready for that death, ready for that rebirth energy, which I've been talking about quite a lot recently. So the Herbal Blend and the scent focuses around that sort of deep cleansing of your environment, of yourself, of your aura, of anything that you need to just have a good cleanse out and go back within yourself to sort of regroup and ground and find yourself back at peace. So then this is the spell oil. Let's give it a little bit of a shake. There will be a charm on it. There's not a charm on it yet. I just wanted to get the video done. Okay. And then I wanted to create a spell cauldron. I hope the light is going to permit this. On my camera it looks a bit crazy, and then it doesn't look quite as bad when it goes up on video. So there is plenty of winter wonderland glitter and shimmer running through. There is 2 different kinds of glitter, in fact. I sat there and I was like, right, okay, I want these 2 types of glitter to contrast and correspond with each other, so they reflect the colour magic within snow, and they highlight each other so you can see both glitters, and they sort of contrast so you can imagine it being snowy and icy. Yes, that much thought process goes into merely the glitter in my spell cauldrons. It's a long thought process, energy matrix and creation design. I really wanted it to be, the spell cauldron in particular, to look very, very much like the woodlands in winter, covered by those snows, covered by that winter, there, that winter wonderland, that snow, that energy, that gorgeous, gorgeous energy. But the earth is still there, the plants are still there, the magic is still there. It's just a little bit more restful. And the Woods Witch who lives there, who has her home there, she's aware of what's going on and what needs to be done at this time of year, what things you can still harvest in the wintertime, what things need to be sort of given a helping hand to make sure they blossom forth in the springtime. And really this cauldron is very, very much about the snow in the woods. And then moving over to the votives, there are going to be 4 of these, and so you can choose which one you want, or if you want more than one, that's entirely up to you. And basically these are a reflection of the cauldron, so they keep that energy, that theme. Again, we have those 2 kinds of glitters. And last but not least is the spell orb. The spell orb, I wanted to make sure it reflected the energies of the Woods Witch in winter, so the WinterWood, and maintain that earthy sense, but it was a little bit more wintry, the spell orb in particular. I wanted that to be a little bit more on the snow basis than on the earth basis. Like for example, the Herbal Blend is perhaps a little bit more on the earth side of it, keeping that cleansing, keeping that purification, keeping that breath of purification through, whereas the spell orb is a little bit more of that winter wonderland than earth, just a tad, just sort of tipping the scales over slightly. I really wanted earth in with the charm. I really freaking adore the charm, but then you can see all the shimmer ribbons, and you have 2, because I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera because the light isn't great here. No, you're not going to show up, no. This is a very, very glittery little bow here, which is a different ribbon to the white shimmer. So you have your white shimmer, you're looking through, your light passing through, and all that good stuff of light energy and snow energy. And then the ribbon is a little bit more glittery. It's a little bit more as if the Woods Witch was hanging glittery ribbons up around the trees to celebrate Yule. That's the thought process. And then you can see inside in there are crystals and a spell scroll which is hiding, and one of the beautiful leafy charms in silver, which kind of keeps that earth energy in but kind of tips it over to that woodlands, and hopefully you can see all the good stuff going on in there. Okay, so I hope you like it. I'm sorry it was a week long. It was a bit of a crazy week with all sorts going on, but here you go. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like it. And the other items will be on store, other than the requested items, for which the lady gets to pick first. However, I think this is going to be a regular Yule set at least. I might create a few more of these. I really do enjoy this energy, and the visualization that went with it was really beautiful, and I really do like the Woods Witch energies and working with them. So yeah, so that's going to be it for this video, and many blessings.